In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best budget cards right now in NBA 2K23. My team, I consider a budget card to be any card under 30,000 MT, but a lot of these guys in this top 10 are only going to be about 10 to 15, 20,000, kind of in that price range. There might be a couple cards at like 25 to 30,000 MT, but a lot of these guys are going to be fairly cheap on the auction house, under 25,000 MT. But coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be Dark Matter Lauri Markkanen. And also, guys, let me know down below, who do you guys think are the best budget cards in the game right now, and what you guys would change about my top 10. But like I said, at number 10 is Dark Matter Lauri Markkanen, a 7-foot small forward, 7'4" wingspan. Pretty much all you need to know about Lauri, because he's just a really well-rounded card. Stats and badges wise, 90 block, 90 steal, 90 perimeter, 90 interior defense. He's got great Hall of Fame badges across the board. He can finish at the rim, he can knock down threes, he's got some pretty decent dribble sigs, he's got great dunk packages with the quick drops off one and the front clutches. But the main thing about Lauri is going to be his height, his wingspan, and his player model at the small forward position is going to be super overpowered. And like I said, I do think he's the 10th best budget card currently in my team. At the number 9 spot, I got the Rush Dark Matter DeMar, a 6'7" 2 guard, 6'9" wingspan, and I feel like he's elite on the offensive end. He's one of the better offensive shooting guards in the game for that budget price tag. 94 3 ball, 99 mid-range. But the main thing about DeMar, I feel like his jump shot's really good. He's got great dribble sigs with the DeMar size up, not T-Mac escape, the Trey escape, and also the Dame behind the back. And then he's got amazing dunk packages with the quick drops off one, with the front clutches, and also having this go-to dunk being DeMar, I feel like is super elite in game. So going to the basket, DeMar is going to be amazing. I feel like he's just a good defender at the shooting guard position, a guy that can create his own shot, get to the basket, and knock down threes very consistently. So once again, for under 25,000 MT, I do think he's going to be a top 10 budget card currently in my team. At the number 8 spot, I still feel like you got to give it to Marc Gasol, somewhere in this top 10. He's a 7'1" power forward, 7'4" wingspan, and he's kind of the perfect budget power forward in the game. I mean, for a power forward, he really doesn't have any flaws. He can play good defense, 92 block, 92 perimeter, 98 interior defense. He's got pretty good Hall of Fame defensive badges. He's fairly quick for a Marc Gasol card, 90 speed, 90 acceleration, which is really all you need if you have a good coach. For example, you got that free Doug Collins from the Pistons all-time spotlight set. Right now he's going to have 96 speed, and then with a coach boost, you can get that, or with a shoe boost, I should say, you can get that up to a 99 maxed out speed. So Marc Gasol with a coach is going to be at 96, and then if you were to give him a speed shoe, I mean, he's going to have a 99 plus speed in game. So he's going to be perfectly fine speed wise. He's got a high enough 3 ball. He's got a great jump shot where he can knock down threes consistently. Like I said, he's pretty much the perfect budget power forward, and I do have him as the 8th best budget card currently in the game. At the number 7 spot, I got Dark Matter Andrew Wiggins. I feel like he's just a better version of a DeMar DeRozan. I feel like he's got DeMar's, rim running ability. He's got just as good of a jump shot as DeMar, just as good of dribble sigs, but the main difference is I feel like Wiggins is a much improved defender, having a 92 block, 97 steal, 97 lateral quickness, 96 perimeter, 92 interior defense. He's got 95 and every single defensive tendency category. So just his defense, I feel like, is on a different level compared to DeMar DeRozan, but they're very similar shooting guards, and I think both have to be in your top 10 budget list, or at least in my opinion, they're going to be in both of my top 10, or they're both going to be in my top 10 budget cards. And then coming in at the number 6 spot, I do have Galatasaray Hedo Turkoglu. He's still a 6'10" point guard, 6'11" wingspan, with an elite level jump shot. That's the main thing about Hedo Turkoglu. He's 6'10" at the 1 and has a super fast jump shot with the John Stockton base, the Trae Young upper on very quick timing, and then he's also got pretty good dribble sigs with the Kyle Lowry size up, the Curry escape. He can drive to the basket, he can defend because of his height, and definitely is going to be a top 10 budget card in the game. At my number 5 spot, halfway into the list here, is going to be Dark Matter Josh Smith. I mean, this card is a 6'9" small forward, 7-foot wingspan. And does he really have any flaws? I really don't think so. He plays elite level defense, one of the best defenders in the game. He's super athletic, 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 98 vertical, 92 strength. He can finish at the rim super well. Like, he's almost got invincible level of stats. And then you take a look at his animations. They gave him a way better jump shot, having that De'Aaron Fox base, Tim Duncan upper on very quick timing. So he's now got a great jump shot in game. He's also got the Trey fade, and then he's also got pretty solid dribble sigs with the DeMar size up and the John Wall escape. And then also the quick drops off 1, the front clutches, the 2 best dunk packages in the game. The card's also amazing at going to the rim, and then also almost has perfect defensive tendencies, all going to be at a 95. So Josh Smith, just overall an absolute beast. You know, for under 10,000 MT, like, he's going to be one of the cheaper budget options. I do think is the 5th best budget card currently in the game. At the number 4 spot, I do have the new Dark Matter Scotty Barnes, a 6'8" point guard, 7'2" wingspan, and he just brings such elite defense for that point guard position, mainly due to his size, his player model, and then also the fact that he's got a 97 block, 97 steal, 97 lateral quickness, 95 perimeter, 93 interior defense. He's got almost every single Hall of Fame defensive badge in the game. He's a really good playmaker. He's fast, he's athletic, he's great at getting to the rim. He's got a new jump shot pretty much, or at least a new base with the Garland base, and I think Garland base is one of the more underrated bases in the game. Yes, he doesn't have an amazing jump shot because the Scotty Barnes upper is still very questionable and kind of holds back the jump shot a little bit, but still has a way improved jump shot compared to his Galaxy Opal version, and then also still has really great dribble sigs with this Steve Francis size up, John Wall escape, aim behind the back, and then also is amazing at going to the rim. I feel like Scotty Barnes, for whatever reason, is just great at getting to the basket and gets some great layup animations. He's great at finishing the ball in traffic, and overall I think Scotty Barnes gotta be a top 5 budget card. I do have him at the number 4 spot, and then at number 3 I got Galaxy Opal Big Z, a 7'3" small forward shooting guard with a 7'6" wingspan, and that's kind of all you need to know about this Galaxy Opal Big Z card. The fact that he's 7'3" and can play small forward and shooting guard, that just opens up the possibilities to running so many different lineups. Like, you can run whatever lineup you want with Big Z on the court damn near, because if you play him at shooting guard, now you got a 7'3" shooting guard. You can run an undersized small forward like a Zion Williamson, for example, if you wanted to, a Caleb Martin, because now they're essentially playing that shooting guard position. And then if you wanted to run him at small forward, you can maybe run an undersized power forward like an Anthony Davis, a George Mikan, you know, Horace Grant, and Alonzo Mourning. Probably other power forwards I'm missing that are maybe undersized that you can play at power forward if you do have Big Z at small forward, because then essentially in game he's going to be guarding the power forward or the center. So he just brings so much size to the squad. He brings so many more possibilities to the lineups, and just offensively he's still a crazy mismatch, because if you have him at shooting guard, you better hope your opponent's got a tall team, because they're gonna have to switch your matchups up. It's gonna confuse them in game, you know, having to put somebody on Big Z, and then you're just gonna be able to score a lot easier with Big Z on the court. So I do think he's a top 3 budget card currently in the game at about 30,000 MT. At the number 2 spot is actually going to be Dark Matter Karl Malone. I think he's one of the best budget cards in the game. He's 6'9" at small forward, 7' wingspan, and this card really has no flaws. He's very similar to Josh Smith. I think they're pretty much the exact same small forward except for their jump shot, and their jump shot is very similar. I think Karl Malone plays just as good as defense as Josh Smith. I like his jump shot a little bit more though with the Marco Fultz base, and then Josh Smith does have the De'Aaron Fox base. So very similar jump shots. You know, both have the same upper, Tim Duncan, and both have the exact same dribble sigs. So I do think Karl Malone is just slightly better because of his jump shot, and this man's player model is also just amazing in game. So I do think Karl Malone is going to be the 2nd best budget card. And then coming in at my number 1 spot is going to be Dark Matter Rudy Gay, a 6'8" small forward shooting guard, 7'3" wingspan. He's got such an elite level player model. His defense is top tier, 90 steal, 88 block, 95 95 lateral quickness, 92 interior defense, 94 perimeter, and this card is just super well rounded. He can defend, he can drive to the basket, he's quick, he's athletic, he's got a great jump shot, one of the easier jump shots to green in the game. He's got amazing defensive tendencies, all at a 90, and then he's also got pretty good sigs with the Jimmy Butler size up and the John Wall escape. So yeah guys, that's going to be my top 10 budget card list currently in my team. Like I said earlier though, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys would change about my top 10, maybe some other budget cards I didn't include in this top 10, and hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.